What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you clicked on this video, you know why you're here. On the road to 25k subs by the end of the year. Let's get it. And if you like the music that you hear, click the link, it's in the description. Alright, so without further ado, let's go on ahead and jump into it. We got one of my favorite Filipinas, the Filipina P. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Anger against the passport bros coming from? It sounds like the guys just want to find greener pastures, and their women don't seem to like him very much anyway. So what's the problem? Well, let's listen to how one woman describes the passport bro phenomenon.
Black women, are you ready? Apparently there's a group of, you guessed it, black men who have grown weary of the quote control that black women have over them. So they've decided to seek dominance elsewhere. And that's in the form of traveling to third world countries to seek a bride. What's at play here is that these dusty, mediocre at best so-called men have finally come to the realization that black women are no longer willing to settle for the bare minimum and are choosing to stay single and maintain their peace. If divesting to desperate and disenfranchised women is so great, why do you all have to make an announcement?
To let other men know that it's an option. That's all. But the reason why y'all hate on it is because y'all don't want those other men to know that it's an option. That's why. Y'all just won't admit that. Because if you notice in these videos, we're not telling women to, hey, go get your passport. Do you hear any of us telling y'all to get your passport and go find a husband?
Nope.
So clearly it ain't for you now, is it?
You stupid.
Let's keep it moving.
Grand announcement. Oh, I know why. Because you actually think that this will hurt black women.
We do not care.
So, sayonara, arrivederci, adios.
Okay.
Man, I'll do you one better, man. Chuck the deuce and then hit you with the... And then... The f*** do you mean, bruh? We're gonna see what Pete is talking about, though.
Okay, so the undesirable, dusty, mediocre, at best, so-called men want to get away from you? I wonder why they want to do that. You sound really sweet and not bitter at all. As for why the passport bros want to announce their intentions, maybe they're not trying to hurt women. They're just letting other men know that leaving is an option.
Bruh.
Now y'all see why I like Filipina P so much. I swear, bruh. It's like she literally takes what I say and literally says it right after I do, or she's pulling my thoughts out of my head and saying it herself. I literally just said that. And shout out to Brazil, yes, because he says the same thing. And he's very clear about that. And you see how they come for him on TikTok. It's crazy, bro. Let's keep it moving.
But if you want to make it all about you, be my guest. So how does this next lady describe the movement?
I am not mad about black men getting their passports and paying to play overseas. I just truly want to help these men to see logic and reason. A man that's looking to marry a foreign woman went to an event wearing a top hat. Brother, are you serious? You look ridiculous. And you're clearly undesirable, but I'm sure that you've blamed black women for your lack of what it takes to attract them. But you want to go overseas where women are unaware culturally of your nature and pay them to pretend while you give them nothing but money and a wet behind. They aren't marrying these women. The men in this movement are largely undesirables or men that want to use a woman freely without her giving any pushback.
No, I'm not mad that certain men have decided to go out of the country looking for their next victim. I'm completely okay with that.
I'm getting some mixed signals here. You say you're fine if the men want to leave, but then you call him ridiculous, clearly undesirable, and claim they're just using women. You say you're just trying to help, but that sounds more like an attack. So maybe you do care, just a little. And you say men don't come here for real relationships, but that's just not true. My cousin married a passport bro, and they've been happy for years. So why are these women misrepresenting the guys who want to leave? Well, after watching a few more of their videos, I started to notice some common tactics.
I'm not going to go over this one because I actually already reacted to this one, so we're going to move along to something else. Let's keep it moving. But I do want to hear what Filipina P had to say. So this woman pretty much tried to say that passport bros are dehumanizing women and basically just using them to be, just basically using them to have babies and keep up with the house. You know, she just tried to use big words to make herself look smart. But I want to hear what P had to say about it.
Bros want to put them to work in the bedroom and the home.
Ah, yes, the claim that the guys are coming over here so they can turn women into slaves and force us to work in the bedroom while they impregnate us. Diabolical. You seem to think we're mindless idiots with no will of our own. We might be traditional women, but we're not empty-headed. You may not know this, but in the Philippines, women actually have quite a bit of say-so in the household. Just talk to some of the foreigners that are married to us. But I suppose you know my culture better than I do, right? And as far as turning us into incubators, you've got that completely backwards. 99% of the time, it's the Filipina begging the foreigner to have a baby. Where are you getting this stuff from?
You know what? She is right. Because a lot of people that watch my channel, there's a lot of people that watch my channel that either been to the Philippines or they're currently living in the Philippines. And they all say the same thing that she said. I've had guys come to me and say, hey, look, she's feminine, submissive and all that. But hey, don't think for a second you just gonna walk all over her. Like, you know what I mean? And I've also heard that with the babies, they say, yeah, it's usually the women that are pushing to have the child more so than the man. So once again, man, it's another one of those myths, the sign language that women in the West like to use. I'm just happy to see that, you know, we got somebody like Filipina P on YouTube that can actually debunk all this and have it be concrete, because she's been living in the Philippines all her life and she knows other Filipinas that are married or either in long-term relationships with foreign men from the West. Let's keep it moving.
Next!
But you have to understand, a lot of us, 46, be 47 soon, each day that goes by makes me more grateful that I'm divorced. I thank God every day that I'm divorced. If you want to get your passport and go overseas, you're welcome to it. Bye. I mean, maybe there you'll find women who are okay with being treated like doormats. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure you're very happy with your choices and the way you've carefully crafted your life to end up alone. But you think foreign guys treat us like doormats? Lady, you have no clue. Foreigners have the general reputation of being more caring and attentive than anything we've ever known. Who told you otherwise? Or maybe you're just making assumptions again. What else you got?
Passport bros are nothing but a bunch of pedophiles who's traveling across the world to get young girls. It's pedophilia tourism.
Nothing but pedophiles? Nothing but? Which means that all the guys who look for partners outside their country are pedophiles? That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. But you made the claim, so you have the burden of backing it up. So please, give us the evidence. Show your data. I've been living here 30 years, and the women that foreigners choose are adults like me. And in case you didn't know, buying little girls is completely illegal. The fact is, the vast majority of passport bros are coming here for a real relationship with a woman, not to molest a child. What's wrong with you? And why would you accuse your own man like that?
You know what, Filipina P? We're still trying to figure that out. And for the guys that are watching this, I am going to be going live this weekend. More than likely, it'll probably be Friday evening. And I gotta address this, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a little disappointed in him. But I guess I should have seen it coming with everything that's been going on with him and Obsidian and O'Shea. But Donovan Sharp had some things to say about Passport Bros, and I wasn't really happy with what he said or his behavior and kind of how he went about things and how he handled the chat, because it was guys that were trying to like explain to him like exactly what it was, and it just seemed like, I don't know, man, it just came off very, very, very biased. And I don't know, I ain't gonna speak on it too much, man. We'll discuss it Friday evening, man. So, man, please make sure y'all Friday evening at 8, man. We gonna discuss that issue with these you know, other RP content creators, in particular Donovan Sharp, because as you know, Donovan Sharp is the one that put me on to the RP space. I would not be here without him. So to see what I saw earlier today was very disappointing. And you know what, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, because this next clip I've already reacted to anyway. And to be honest with you, I probably reacted to too much of this anyway. But shout out to the Filipina P. I'll make sure I leave a link to this video. Please subscribe to her channel. Alright, and please let me know what y'all think about this, alright? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know what I'm uploading. And hit the like button, because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.